James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, starts with a simple but powerful idea. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Most people think success is about big decisions or dramatic transformations. But the truth is, it's the small things, done consistently, every single day. We often focus on goals, dreaming about massive changes. But those changes don't happen in a single moment. They come from a subtle shift, a tiny choice, a 1% improvement, not once but over and over again. That's the core message of Atomic Habits. Success is not about doing more, it's about doing better. Segment 1. Why tiny habits equals massive change. Imagine a plane leaving New York, but it's pointed just 3 degrees off course. That's barely noticeable, just 80 inches at takeoff. But by the time it reaches the West Coast, that tiny shift lands it in Mexico instead of Los Angeles. Habits work the same way. Small changes seem meaningless at first, but over time, they change everything. James Clear says that improving just 1% every day compounds to you being 37 times better in a year. That's not theory, it's math. But here's the flip side. 1% worse every day? That doesn't lead to failure. It leads to invisible decay. You don't notice the damage until it's too late. Segment 2. Why we give up too early. We think progress should be instant. We expect a straight line. But real growth looks more like a slow curve, barely rising at first. This early stage is called the valley of disappointment. It's the gap between effort and visible results. You're working, you're trying, and nothing seems to be happening. So most people give up. They assume the system is broken, when in reality, they were inches away from a breakthrough. Compounding always works, but only for those who wait long enough to see it. So if you're in the valley right now, keep going. The results are catching up to you. Segment 3. Goals versus systems. Here's something counterintuitive. Goals don't lead to success. Systems do. Think about it. Every athlete wants to win. Every writer wants to finish the book. Every entrepreneur wants to build something big. So why do some succeed and others don't? Because winners focus on the process, not just the prize. If your goal is to run a marathon, but you don't train consistently, what happens after the race? You stop running. But if you build the system of a runner, you eat like a runner, think like a runner, live like a runner, the finish line is inevitable. Don't chase goals. Build systems, and let the results chase you. Segment 4. The 3 layers of change. There are 3 layers to changing your behavior. Outcomes, what you get, like losing weight. Processes, what you do, your workouts and meals. Identity, who you are. Most people start with outcomes, but that's backward. Change your identity, and your habits will follow. Don't say, I want to read more. Say, I'm a reader. Because once that becomes part of how you see yourself, your behavior naturally aligns. Habits aren't just what you do, they're how you prove to yourself who you are. Segment 5. The habit loop. All habits, good or bad, run on the same loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. You get a notification, cue. You want to know who it is, craving. You check your phone, response. You feel satisfied, reward. That loop teaches your brain, let's do that again. Repetition builds the habit. Every loop rewires your brain, so be careful what you reinforce. Segment 6. The 4 laws of habit change. So how do you actually build better habits? James Clear gives us a powerful framework. The 4 laws of behavior change. 1. Make it obvious. You can't change a habit you're not aware of. Start by noticing your patterns. Create a habit scorecard. Redesign your environment. Want to read more? Keep the book on your pillow. Want to drink more water? Put a bottle on your desk. Your brain responds to what it sees. 2. Make it attractive. Let's face it, if it feels like a chore, you won't stick to it. Pair a habit you want with one you already enjoy. After I brew coffee, I'll stretch for 5 minutes. Bundle behaviors, add pleasure to progress. The more enjoyable it feels, the more likely your brain will repeat it. 3. Make it easy. Forget motivation. If it requires too much effort, your brain says, maybe later. Lower the friction. Set the bar so low you can't fail. 3 push-ups, 1 paragraph, 5 minutes of walking. Action beats perfection, every time. 4. Make it satisfying. We repeat what feels good. Celebrate the tiny wins. Track your streak, check a box, give a fist bump. That little dopamine hit tells your brain, this is worth doing again. Immediate rewards lock in long-term behavior. Without satisfaction, a habit won't stick. Put it all together. Make it obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Make it satisfying. These 4 laws are your levers. Use them to design the person you want to become, one habit at a time. Your life today is built on the habits you practiced yesterday, and your future, that starts with what you do today. You don't need a radical transformation. You don't need motivation. You just need to show up 1% better every day. That's how you upgrade your identity. That's how you change your life. That's your upgrade code.